We're back. It is the go home episode of the King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia, PLE, sponsored by Prime. Still got to get used to that. I know that's your boy. I know that's his boy. That's his guy over there. But Dexter Loomis sighting. He's sporting a new look. Eric Rowan's back at the Performance Center. So are we getting the Wyatt family this weekend at the pay-per-view? And I heard the old Live Revenge Tour is continuing.
It does, yeah. Latest victim, Bo Dallas.
Oh, all that and more. Hit that subscribe button. It's the Spandex Stand-Ups. Fellas, I know it's a tough time. Stone Cold said he's retiring from professional wrestling. So I know we need to take that with the heavy news that it is.
I brought the wrong beverage.
Right?
I could have brought some of his beer here.
I love that he finally put it back. People are like, Stone Cold, one more match. He's like, no, y'all got that with Kevin Owens.
Yeah. I was literally suplexed on exposed concrete.
Right.
I'm good.
I have a bad neck.
What else do I need to do?
I'm with it.
Hats off to him, because there's plenty of guys who, you know what, take that same path. You've done plenty. Chris Jericho.
He's not wearing pants again.
I know he's back in trunks.
You know how I feel about him not wearing pants.
I got Fubo TV, so I don't get Turner, so I'm missing out on pantsless Jericho.
I feel so bad for you.
Yeah, I stopped watching actual AEW a long time ago. Yeah. I just watch YouTube clips of Cornette making fun of it. That's how I stay.
Are you a Cornette guy?
Mostly,
I got you.
I mean, he's definitely got some unhinged moments.
I mean, he's definitely polarizing. You either love him or hate him.
But he's mostly right on stuff he talks about. 5 years ago, what he said would happen.
True Cornette fan right there.
Sounds like just what he would say.
Yeah, let me guess. Fish is the best band ever, and there's no other band worth listening to other than Fish.
Trick question.
I'm kidding.
I shower too much to be a Fish fan.
But no, that's funny. It's just, it's actually refreshing. You don't find too many Cornette fans.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, Dark Side of the Ring has made me more of a Cornette fan.
Definitely.
Well, the dude,
he was made for that show.
So much stuff. It's insane.
He is a walking wrestling encyclopedia.
Absolutely. He knows what he's talking about.
I just prefer Michael Hayes. That's all. All right, let's get into some news up top. Like I said, Stone Cold announced he's done. He says, quote, "I have nothing to prove to anyone."
We know, but what about do we see him coming back maybe as a GM? I mean, in this new
Sheriff
Triple
Stone
H,
Cold.
Sure, that was pretty sweet.
The new Triple H, Rock, Taker came back. Cena's could be having his final run. Do we have a place for someone like Stone Cold to come in? I mean, or is he? Do we think he really is just done with the business?
Yeah. I mean, his podcast is thriving. He's a personality in himself. I would be okay with this. If The Rock came back running, just rampant. Like we set it up last week. We talked about The Rock being behind this new bloodline.
Okay.
So The Rock comes in and Triple H just can't contain him. He's got to call him back up. Okay. Stone Cold.
So, I mean,
I think that was his perfect chance at WrestleMania, and he turned it down. So I don't know what it would be for him to accept it.
Well, it could have been the perfect chance, but again, if The Rock comes back at any point in time, glass shattering is relevant, and I mean, is going to can put The Rock.
Oh, people would lose there.
But here's the thing: will Stone Cold come back just to put the final boss over? Because that's ultimately what would be asked of him.
No, he would not. He won't. He ain't doing that. He's like, wait a minute. You want me to come back
to lose
and lose? No. I can see him nixing that.
He does respect the business, though. He might. I don't know. He is a what's good for the business guy at the same time. So
at most, I see him coming back, laying out Rock, but The Rock recovering from what happened. Right. At most.
Yeah. Or what if Raw and SmackDown change GMs for some time, and you get Goldberg GM wanting?
Please, God knows, I would never get
Goldberg.
I would love
Goldberg GM, because Goldberg clearly loves the business.
We're gonna lose a bunch of wrestling fans with these
I
comments.
never want Goldberg in WWE ever.
Same. They just showed a reel recently of Regal and Goldberg from WCW, possibly one of the worst matches of all time.
Yeah, and you know it wasn't Regal's fault.
No, he did. Yeah, he's like, you want 6 minutes, you're getting 6 minutes.
I remember there was an exceptionally bad Goldberg Hugh Morris match that I watched the other day. That Hugh Morris basically was like, "Bro, I'm doing everything I can to help you here."
Yeah, wasn't
like
that
he
Goldberg's
jumped?
his first match?
I think it might have been.
Morris,
Okay,
yeah.
well that makes it even worse. Okay, that
Because he did a backflip, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, because you could tell when he went for the jackknife, Hugh Morris counted it off perfectly and jumped, and then Goldberg just goes "Ah!" and lifts him up. I'll give him credit. In his prime, athletically picked up Hugh Morris without help. Because Hugh Morris tried to help him and he mistimed it.
Dude, but strong, yeah. One of the strongest dudes to do it. But
Dexter Lumis sporting a new look, long hair and a beard in hopes that he is part of that Wyatt family debuting. Eric Rowan mentioned in the latest glitch, it was a QR code that led you down 6 questions. And if you said no on any of them, you started over. And when you answered all of them, it took you to a montage, and one of them was Rowan University. So I'm here for it.
I'm here for it.
yeah.
What's one rumor of people in the Wyatt family you've heard that you definitely want included in it?
Well, I want the return of Alexa Bliss.
Ah, okay.
Love Alexa Bliss.
Yeah.
Where you
Yes.
been?
Yeah.
Where you been?
I mean, is it
Former host of WrestleMania, Alexa Bliss.
She was my
Where
favorite
You been?
women's wrestler there for a while.
So good. And
When she would do the title over the... Come on.
yeah. So I'm hoping we get her return. I think it'd be huge.
Yeah.
I haven't heard this rumor, but is it possible that their dad could be a part of this? Rotunda. Like,
Ooh, okay. As emotional as he got in the...
he was such a good
documentary.
They gave him a horrible character, which we loved, IRS.
He got that over.
He was so good.
I mean,
at
don't
it,
get me wrong. Michael Wall Street, way worse.
I mean, put that guy
Varsity
in
Club
some,
for life,
Put that guy in some overalls. Put Mike Rotunda in some overalls.
And just not let him talk much.
Creepy.
Sit him in the rocking chair. And don't let him
creepy.
talk.
Yep.
Just let him have the lantern when they walk past
Facial
him.
hair.
Come on.
Would he be clean shaven or grow it out? Would he be wearing a suit?
Well, it'd take him half a day to grow it out.
Yeah.
That dude would shave, and you'd see it. You'd see it growing in the ring.
Is he going to wear the Hawaiian shirt that's unbuttoned? Like, you know,
Now you're just writing this for him. Man.
I should get hired by them. Is what
We're all pushing for it.
We're all pushing. You hear us.
Von Erichs could be headed to WWE or AEW soon. They did not re-up with MLW. So,
is MLW going to be okay? They're losing a lot of.
well, I saw a clip of Contra and Max Kruger. They're doing just fine.
Okay, fair enough.
Got me. I've been trying to find how to watch MLW because they got that group Contra, and they're doing all the things you want a scary faction to do.
Sweet.
They're attacking management. They're leaving. They're no questions asked, just beating the crap out of people. They put people. Their thing is they put people in body bags and then carry them to the back.
Let's go.
That's how they got rid of Jacob Fatu. Like wrote him off.
Okay.
I'm into that.
Yeah, man. And that Max Kruger guy is massive. I don't know who's behind the mask, but that dude is massive. WWE returning to Japan July 25th through 27th. First time since 2019.
Awesome. That's going to be awesome.
Can Shinsuke get a little rejuvenation here, please?
Yep.
Oh, my gosh.
Time to get your Ribeira jacket, you know?
I mean, they finally have a roster that they can showcase and actually not be like. It's kind of the first time they've been there that the tides are turned, that they have a stronger roster than New Japan.
Mm-hmm. Pretty sweet. That's so funny because some of those guys just came from
Yeah. Yeah.
We're back
man, I bet they're going to lose it for AJ.
Yeah.
God, the phenomenal one. Thoughts, prayers to Natalia. Two Paws passed away. Her beloved Instagram cat.
Oh, no.
How old do we know?
He'd had cancer, so I don't think he was as old as he should have been.
Okay.
You know?
Dude, but shout out to Natalia for always finding a way to get mentioned on this podcast. Every week we talk about Natalia.
Spoiler alert: this isn't the last time she'll be mentioned.
Let's
on this
go,
podcast.
baby.
Sweet. Keep the hearts around.
Oh man, it is just not a good time to be a Viking Raider. Ivar injured now with a pretty serious neck injury.
Oh, both out.
Yeah.
Dang, just as he was taken off the paint.
If they come back, will they give them the name War Raiders again? They've been.
I think it's a big if they come back
If
at
they
this
come
point.
back.
Yeah.
He says it is pretty serious. He appreciates the thoughts, but he's seeing like the top neck specialist in the country.
Dang.
So that's never a good sign when you seek out. Like, obviously, you want your doctor to be a good doctor,
Right.
but you don't seek out the best unless you're like,
Yeah.
Right.
You're right,
so
totally.
doctor.
Yeah.
WWE trademarks. I'm excited about this. WWE Vault for new series. So if they start showing old clips, old promos, all that good stuff, yes, please.
Yes.
Yes, boy.
Bring on the vault.
That's awesome. Do you have a favorite promo that not enough people talk about?
Oh, not enough people. I mean, obviously, Macho Man, anything he did in the 90s, I'm here for. But
90s, yeah, good stuff.
I think the Lunatic one when they had the Ultimate, the Macho Man and Ultimate Warrior were a tag team, and Macho Man's doing his usual thing, and the Ultimate Warrior's just in the back
Yeah,
pushing up air side to side.
we had a proper country, you know.
Yeah.
Like we really did.
So just any of those Mean Gene promos
Him and
where
Sherry.
he made it. Oh,
They were just trying to outdo each other. You
Yeah.
could tell, like, I'm gonna climb the cage.
that was the
right
best
here.
thing they did when he got Macho King was put in with Sherry because
That-
she was the perfect antithesis of Elizabeth.
I can't stress how many times I've watched that Better Than the Best promo. Just that's what I said. Like that.
That's what I What about you? What's a promo not a lot of people talk about?
I mean, I don't know. Maybe people might talk about this, but this was kind of like a long promo, but like when The Rock and the Hurricane were having their little thing going on, and The Rock was like, "This is going to be the greatest night of your life going against the Great One," and the Hurricane ended up winning.
Yes.
But all episode, they're kind of going back and forth, and every time they pop up, like, I just thought that was the things they were cutting there were amazing.
That's phenomenal.
Just little pieces of gold. You got one on your mind you're thinking of?
No, I felt good about the question, and then I went after I asked him, oh crap.
Well, that's why you ask. You always
'Cause
defer with the
promos are
question,
tough.
so you don't have to
Rose for
answer.
the-
it.
yeah.
You know,
Same
yeah. So
try-
what
I
do you
wasn't
what do you think? Little correction from last week. Gulak not released. They just are not going to renew his contract.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
So that shows you messed up even more. That's saying, hey, don't sue us. We
Right.
won't sue you.
Yeah.
But like, let's just. That's almost like you both pull a gun. You're just like, let's just back off.
Can stand
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, just let's just go back.
Yeah.
All right. So man, what an idiot. I hate that guy. Main event results time.
Pop.
Natalia on the losing end this week.
Dang, dude.
Kiana James got her.
Listen, Natalia, you can't win them all, and you don't. But
Hey, she got TV time though.
But she's
always
main
get
event?
TV time.
isn't her role now kind of like putting over young talent? Is that kind of?
I mean, as long as we keep getting those NXT Underground matches,
Yeah.
she could put over all the talent.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah. Shout out to Natalia.
putting over, mentoring, whatever.
I want her to have
I like
another
that she
title run.
mentors and then gets into feuds because of her mentor.
Yeah, learn from a heart, man. Just, Yeah,
I mean, she will forever have that line. I was raised in the dungeon. Can't top that.
Nope.
AOP gets the Creed brothers.
Oh.
In the other one, like, that was main event.
Ooh.
I love they're still teasing the Creed brothers and Gable.
I mean,
Little America's best tag team.
just saying. Yeah, Gable says, "You know what? I'm tired of you losers."
I'm going to go back and watch that match because I bet you AOP and Creed brothers put on a banger.
Gosh, like who's going to be the stronger?
I know
ones of
Big
those?
E was smiling, just meaty men, meat
Yeah.
and meat. Man, meat, meat, and meat.
Gosh, who is the stronger of between those two tag teams? Because they're both pretty dang like.
I think you got to
Pretty
give the
strong.
strength to AOP, but on how to use it, the Creed brothers.
Yes.
Yeah, so
Strength
good.
AOP.
I mean, those guys are just monsters.
I love
And that's
them.
that's nothing against the Creed brother. That's
Yeah.
just AOP's
Yeah.
huge. I'm still loving the Karrion Cross pairing. I know it really hadn't paid off yet, but I
Yeah,
think
it's
there's
okay.
good things to come.
Yeah.
It'll happen. There's so many different things going on right now.
I love the little sprinkles. He's messing with Kofi. He's
Yep.
putting little mental ninjas in Cody's mind.
Yeah.
Or Kofi's mind. NXT recap this week. We haven't seen NXT because it's happening right now, but the good thing is it was pre-taped, so we got spoilers.
Okay, let's go.
Spoilers.
So, we mentioned earlier Ivar's injured, so he was replaced in the title challenger triple threat with Joe Coffey from Gallus. And it was Joe Coffey, Briggs, and Wesley they do some kind of finish where Wesley and Joe Coffey both draw. So it'll be Obafemi, Joe Coffey, Wesley at the next pay-per-view for the North American
Like the
title.
end of the match was a draw?
Yeah, they just said, Briggs, get out of here. We're keeping these two.
I'm not opposed. I wish more matches ended that way sometimes.
Well, you got to appease the internet community there, Lee. Okay, you can't have too many hokey pokey finishes. They get a little upset about that. Okay,
Yes,
I don't know if you've read some comments lately, but if you don't get a clean winner every time, life's worthless. Okay. Jeez. We get a Baszler and Weiss turn on each other. Lola Weiss and Shayna Baszler have been tagging against Natalia and Petrovich.
Okay.
Is that how you say her name? The Russian
I think.
martial artist. Okay. She's doing like a Kill Bill type gimmick. I like it.
All right.
She comes out with a sword.
Sweet.
It's pretty cool.
All right.
But they turn on each other. They are set for an underground match next week. So they're
Bring it
rolling with
on.
this NXT underground.
All right.
Keep going.
Man.
Fallon Henley and Jada Parker both win their matches and qualify for the North American Women's Ladder match.
Cool.
Julia, the Japan star that's supposed to be coming to NXT, she's just helping her friend start his new promotion for a little bit, and then she'll be over at NXT.
right.
Broke her wrist,
Dang.
Hey, you can still work.
but it should not keep her from debuting in NXT in July.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can walk out and just we can
fracture
clap more.
wrist, just take
Yeah.
the
You
mess
still
out
cut
of
promos,
it.
pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll stone cold you at ECW, okay? What am I going to do? I'm injured. Just talk.
That stuff was some of the funniest stuff.
Heyman
WCW.
was a genius. Because I remember watching the Stone Cold documentary. He's like, I'm injured. What do you want me to do? And Heyman's like, just talk.
Cut promos.
I'll come up here. And you know, true Stone Cold, I'll come sit on my ass and cut promo.
And he kept Stone Cold awake or something for a ridiculously long time, or get in his head to like get him really angry.
He'd throw a camera in his face, like when he'd walk in the building, be like, how do you feel? Like, what? I've just been in traffic. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like, use it. All right, SmackDown results from last week. Bianca does her part. She advances in Queen of the Ring. Mm-hmm. Jade does not.
No.
Nia Jax gets the win over Jade. How do you like that swerve?
I think you need it. Nia Jax has been dominant since her return.
Is she the favorite now?
Yes.
Ooh, over. Would it benefit Bianca to win that?
No.
Okay, because
She
I feel
gets,
like
I don't think she gets anything from winning.
because her and Queen make so much sense.
Over-
Unless it drives a wedge in between her and Jade.
Okay,
That could be the only
I like
benefit.
that.
But me and Evan talked about it last week. Could be a little too early for that. They started dropping a little pettiness in their conversation last week about if we got to fight, we got to fight.
and they're taking care of Jade. They're like, let's give her the.
It was a nice count out.
Yeah.
You know, like to your not clean finish. It was necessary that time.
Yep.
Neither one of them needed to lose because Nia's been taking some L's. And I feel like now that they're actually not going to pull the trigger on Jade, I would love for Nia to win this because this would be, you need a monster heel. No matter how you feel about her, you need a monster heel. She's SmackDown's monster heel.
She knows the assignment.
We need her, especially to progress this Jade, Bianca, whatever comes of this.
Are they going to put her in the bloodline? Is she like?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think she's too far removed from the family tree that they're like, let's just. Because they try, and you know who ruined that for her?
Snooker.
Yeah.
Superfly.
Oh, really?
Because she was with the Usos to begin with, and she sucked. She had no personality, man.
Mm-hmm.
So I think, unfortunately, that ruined the idea of them putting them together.
I'd love to see this for Nia Jax.
If anything, I'd see Rock's daughter.
Okay,
Yes.
that's right.
Because she's crushing as NXT GM.
Okay, so being a personality with the Okay,
She
Replacing Paul Heyman?
did okay given the shot. Make Paul sweat a little bit, and then Paul goes back to Roman in the original bloodline, and then she's the counterpart to. We're just feeding it to you, WWE. Okay, come pay us. Logan Paul pulls his title from the match with his lawyers.
Love it.
What a great layer to this character.
Has anyone picked it up as quick as he has? The psychology believing.
I'm gonna let you take this.
Okay.
This is his
Well,
guy.
I'm
Okay.
excited about this match because I like Logan Paul.
So good.
I don't like this move by removing his title.
I thought you
It
were going to
doesn't
think
make
it was like
sense.
cunning and
That's like a bad guy move.
What
No.
doesn't make sense is Cody letting Logan Paul get away with saying, you haven't done anything to deserve a shot at this U.S. title. Other than beat AJ Styles clean, other than beat the tribal chief Roman Reigns, other than win 2 Royal Rumbles.
Right.
Counterpoint. I like the layer they're building here with Cody turning the other cheek. Cody's like, see, this is what I'm thinking of from a wrestling mentality here.
Yep.
Is Cody's just coming off the fight of his life
Hope
to
he
win
drops
that
it
title. It comes off and then this dude who's an internet star at best right now. I mean, don't get me wrong, he's killing it in the ring, but he's still new. This internet star just said, I haven't done anything.
Yep.
I'm going to beat you from turnbuckle to turnbuckle Saturday then. And in the ring, I'm going to be yelling, I haven't done anything? Bam. What? Oh. Bam.
Yeah.
So if they take it that way, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I could be way overthinking it.
no, I think you're right. No, I do think you're right. To me,
I can just see his dad doing that, but I haven't done anything.
To me,
this man said I hadn't done
I
anything.
don't know if his dad was involved. There'd be a strap match involved within like the day of. They were changing to this.
yeah, no, we'll see. I mean, it's. I'm still excited for the match. I think it's going to be a great wrestling match. I hope they throw some kind of wild theatrics in there. I feel like this match is supposed to make Logan Paul look super strong going into SummerSlam, and I don't know how losing does that.
Yeah. Well, okay, but I mean, so if both titles were on the line, you think we got more of a trick ending to it? Was the reason with keeping the U.S. title in the mix is they had to do a screwy finish?
Let's have a draw.
I almost think you create a scenario where it's like if Logan Paul wins, he gets a shot at the title. It's not for the title. If Logan Paul wins, he gets a shot at the title.
Okay. It's more of a title eliminator match?
Yeah, maybe at SummerSlam. Something like you say, Logan Paul, SummerSlam is in your hometown.
So that way Logan gets the win here, Cody gets the win in SummerSlam, is what you're saying.
There you go.
That way they're not building up Cody to be this indestructible John Cena-esque champion where we know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Now we're like, man, he can't get beat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You won me over in that argument.
And maybe even you get one of the Paul brothers in Saudi Arabia, to mess up.
Jake Paul sneaks in.
Jake Paul
punch.
snuck
When is
in the
the Tyson
Roman match.
fight?
I don't know.
July something.
So he's got time to show up
Yeah.
and still be serious about training.
Yeah.
Either way, this is a good,
I say Tyson shows up.
Oh,
Love that.
isn't he a Hall of Famer?
Yeah.
All right. Cold Stone.
He better be wearing a DX shirt, though.
Honestly, it'd be a great promo for that fight.
Yeah. Either way, this is a good problem to have.
Yeah.
We used to not be excited about pay-per-views there was a few years ago.
Exactly. Now we're arguing about how they finished the main event.
This is like,
Because normally we'd be like, I don't care. We know what's going to happen.
you ever had a job, you're like, man, this place would be a lot better if that guy just stopped working here. And now that's where we're at. So,
He did stop working there, thank God.
yeah.
They are setting up LA Knight to be the next challenger for the U.S. title. They are putting those seeds into play.
Love it. Dude, talk about not giving up. That dude's been at it for a long time.
Yeah, and the poor guy built up steam, lost it. Now he's trying to build it back up.
Yeah, I mean, talk about, not giving up.
Yeah.
We'll say that I feel like LA Knight is boring.
Well, his in-ring skill set has come under fire recently.
Oh,
So
really?
here we go with the internet wrestling community. Things are
course.
too good.
Guys
They're
who've
too
never-
good
yeah.
right now. So the top two things that the internet wrestling community is breaking down right now is Uso. They're saying Jay's washed.
Yeah.
That they after that loss to Gunther last night, that there's no point in building him back up. And they're saying that LA Knight is the most boring wrestler in the ring. They said he's a great promo, he's a great talker, cannot go in the ring.
Dude,
so that's the two things they're just tearing down right now.
Didn't they say that same thing about Hogan, Piper?
Oh yeah.
Like,
I mean, well, to be fair, Piper's great in the ring. Hogan sucks.
That was a different. If the
However-
product was presented differently, then
have you seen Japan Hogan though?
Well, why didn't that translate?
I think because it was '80s and it was all action heroes and hype, and Hogan did that better than anybody else at the time. So Warrior was coming up that way, but
Fair enough.
there was an American style that the crowd loved. He didn't have to work that much; he just had to get him hyped. And,
Do his.
yeah. But
Well, I hope LA Knight gets haunted by the Wyatt family. That was
That'd be cool. So is that who you hope they attack this weekend?
Totally. Because I mean,
that's who they finished. That's who he was feuding with when he went off TV.
Yeah.
that was his last match, the Mountain Dew match.
Tonga and Orton are the finalists for the SmackDown side of the King of the Ring.
Are they going to do, dumb question, are they going to do multiple matches at King of the Ring, or is it just going to be the final match?
We got a fight card. We got 5 matches so far.
So they could advance and wrestle again that same night?
No, it'll just be the finals. I do like the tournament happening all in one night, and they were bringing that up online today, and I was like,
that feels more like a King of the Ring.
And then it sets up your hero that's supposed to win.
Yeah.
They're beat up, their legs hurt, Bret Hart style. I'm not a Bret Hart guy.
Fair enough.
I know that's your guy.
No, that's all right.
King of the Ring, Shane McMahon, Kurt Angle, what a match.
Yeah. We were off a year. I did put it was 01.
Yeah.
Okay.
We were talking about 2000. It was 01. DIY, do we care about them? They win. It looks like they're next for A-Town Down Under.
Didn't care about them in NXT, and then still don't.
I liked when they feuded.
Yes.
I don't care. I don't particularly
Ciampa
care when they're.
It was phenomenal.
I want Ciampa's a heel.
He's a heel.
Yeah. And then I've never. I know he's a good athlete and a good wrestler, but Johnny Wrestling, I don't. Why did he get the name Johnny Wrestling? I don't understand. He has a middle school boy haircut. I mean, this is where Cornette talks about it. Johnny, same face. I'm like, yeah, he does make the same face.
Yeah.
But again, I understand.
The only time I ever cared about Johnny Gargano when he was leading the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Only time I cared about him.
There was a cool feud he had with Adam Cole in NXT.
And what's funny is it was comedic because when he was trying to forbid Indy from dating Dexter, that was the best he was doing. A heel comedic role is his spot. It's what he does. Coming up in Saudi, the SmackDown, AJ has a meeting with Aldis. They're pushing that, so that's got to lead to something. And Bailey versus Chelsea Green.
Okay.
So that was advertised for this week. On the Raw side, right out the gates, we get one of the better Zayn promos. Sammy knocked it out of the park. That leads to a match with Gable. Gable gets the win because Otis stays loyal to the boss.
He will snap.
I would be okay with Otis, Gable, and the Creed brothers.
Okay.
Creed brothers just come in and just destroy Tozawa, and Otis is like, I'd be okay with it. Did y'all see Braun Breaker absolutely snap?
Yeah.
And
took out Ricochet.
ended the jobber.
Yeah.
He ended the jobber first, and then he took out Ricochet.
I do have a question. Now, I love Braun Breaker, but is he going to be Goldberg like that? A Goldberg that can wrestle? Like,
I think they're doing a good job of showing him unhinged, introducing us as the unhinged guy.
Yeah.
That immediately separates him.
All right,
Because what bothered me about Goldberg, he didn't talk.
True.
They're letting Braun Breaker talk.
Yeah, he's got a
I think if
personality.
they were just letting him come out, destroy, look at Pierce and just go, then I'd be worried about Goldberg.
I saw when he has that tattoo, I'm like, that looks like a Goldberg tat.
he messed himself up.
Badass on the gear. I'm like,
if anything, I think we get a more athletic Big Papa Pump.
For sure. Did you catch the reference? I'm not good at math. And Adam Pierce said that.
Yes.
I was like, oh, the nerds are going to explode on that one.
Yes.
Us inside.
See, that's what I think is. I think we get a younger, athletic Big Papa Pump with a little. I think the kid's got a little more charisma.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
So I'm excited. We've talked about it before. I want Breaker and Hayes to feud forever.
Yeah.
I want those two to be the faces of the company, and I want them to be our next Rock Stone Cold.
Yeah, and his tan was on point last night. I don't know if you guys, his tan was extra tanny.
They were talking about it today.
He's like,
they're like high definition TV and the spray tans don't work.
Like a jacked up orange Shia LaBeouf. Okay.
Awesome Truth beats the Judgment Day. I didn't know they were going to get immediate match. Awesome Tooth.
Our Truth is going to have that shirt next week.
Yes.
Awesome Tooth.
That's a big win for Awesome Truth. I mean, when you think about like what people say about their wrestling versus
that's another guy. They're going at Miz again. They're saying Miz sucks in the ring. I'm like, come on.
He's safe. He does
Just
the job.
enjoy something.
He's enjoyable. Like, they're so fun.
Yeah, he wrestles like he doesn't want to get hurt. What's wrong with
You're
that?
You're supposed to wrestle that way. Like,
has he not had a long career?
I just love it. Listen, what is this? talking smack? What are we about to do?
Daniel Bryan's about to come out.
Right.
I was in armories.
Yeah. No, I love it. I just watched their rivalries episode on A&E.
Oh, was it good?
There's a lot of those on YouTube.
Dude.
A&E's got so much gold with the WWE
People
stuff.
love R-Truth. I got to go to the house show in Chattanooga 2 weeks ago, and fans were waiting for R-Truth to come in. They were chanting his name. He just got out of his rental car.
awesome.
He did the what's up thing.
I got to see that dude wrestle for TNA in an armory when they were just starting.
Doesn't
out.
look his age.
Impact Wrestling.
No, he's great.
Also cameo in The Wrestler. So
Yeah. Queen of the Ring, Valkyria advances in the Raw. She beat Io Sky. I was a little bummed about that.
Yeah, and then Io Sky got real me about it.
Yeah,
You
they
know?
did not do a good job of protecting her in that loss.
Nah, and then
Is Damage Control about to suck now? They took the titles off the
Sucks to
Kabuki
suck.
Warriors.
Right.
Damage Control.
Are we getting
Damage Control needs
damage
to do
jobbers?
some damage
Yeah.
control. Am I right?
Oh.
Spandex
I don't-
stand-ups.
I don't like sacrificing Io Sky for Valkyria. Valkyria's still new enough that she
Yeah.
could have taken that loss and it not been a problem. Io just lost her title. She needs a pick-me-up. And also, what are we getting?
Well-
Valkyria, Nia Jax?
Would it hurt Sky?
Nia's
though,
just going to throw her around.
if Sky lost in the tournament, would that be even worse?
Maybe she can't make it to Saudi.
Maybe visa issues.
Maybe there's a Saudi issue. All we know is Io Sky was not happy.
How do they feel about Japanese people, I wonder? Well, Asuka's wrestled.
I think it's
Yeah.
I think it's fine.
I mean, you always got to worry about their nationality and them not.
Yeah, I think it
because
could
that's
be-
what kept Sami Zayn out for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I think it could be a scheduling issue, but it seems like there's a reason for it.
I just don't want
But it was an
Valkyria to
interesting
win the
choice. It
tournament.
was a very interesting choice, and I don't think she will.
No.
I hope not.
I think it's to be Nia Jax coming out crushing her.
Yeah.
Sonya Deville return. Oh,
Yeah, and no one cared. You heard the audience, and people were like,
Right.
who is this?
I would like her to
I'm
manage.
kidding. I love Sonya Deville.
Let's
but
ask our fan.
no
I
one
want her to be
cared.
the mouthpiece for Baszler and Stark.
I'm glad Baszler's still.
Seems like she
still
was
rocking.
proposing something. So
Yeah.
I like that.
yeah.
No.
She could be the female Paul Heyman. Yeah.
Welcome back, Sonya Deville. We care at the Spandex
Yeah,
stand-ups.
you got three supporters.
Yeah.
Right.
More Judgment Day turmoil. Priest thanks Carlito, but then kicks him out of the clubhouse.
I'm hoping Damian becomes a lone wolf. You know, I'm enjoying him working by himself. This is
He might be a lone wolf, and then rumor is he's dropping the title to Drew at Clash of the Clan or Clash of the Castle.
Got to.
okay.
They got to pay Drew. Well, they also, I'm pretty sure they want Drew to have the title when he feuds with CM Punk.
Oh,
Not that either
Drew-
one of them needs a title, but I think that's what they want.
he's
Be
doing
huge.
Drew's crushing it. He's
As they say, it'd be big money.
But then he can't beat CM Punk. I mean, then he's got to beat CM Punk. He can't have another short title
Right.
run.
I love that little jab he took about CM Punk not making the small towns, brother.
Liv Becky promo. She slaps Lyria. That's when she says the Liv Revenge Tour continues. I know you're loving this
Next will be Chris
version
Rock.
of Liv. How you feeling about Liv right now?
Enjoying it. Like, how long has Liv been doing? Like 10 years?
Yeah,
Yeah.
give or take. Has she
Okay.
been around that long? NXT?
Yeah. When you got a chance to show your personality, have some edge like that, dude, of course. Because there's so many guys and gals back there that are begging for that.
Yeah.
You know?
And I think they're building her up because, I mean, obviously we got to get the big payoff between her and Rhea. And I like that they're maybe building Liv up as this heel so Mommy can return as a face.
Okay.
Sammy tells Otis to get out. He said, your boss isn't going to help you. He's only going to use you. And then we get a Baszler Stark get a title shot. They win a little 4-pack, so that'd be cool. Okay. You know, Sonya, their manager, they get a little title shot.
Yep.
They could be the ones that dethrone Jade and Bianca and start them going down, you know?
Okay.
And then we get the King of the Ring, Gunther, Jay. They put on a great match. Gunther gets a win. I don't know why people were thrown off by this. People acted like this was the end of the world that Jey Uso lost to a highly protected wrestler
A hot
Yeah.
name right now. Such a hot name.
who we figure is going to win the whole thing.
Yeah.
I think they're going to give him Orton. I think Orton, Gunther in the final. Going to be a great match, and Gunther's going to take it. Because I think whoever's going after the bloodline, I think they get even and cost Tonga the match.
Now, is Gunther's group, is that disbanding now too? Is that
Well, Ludwig, they're building up him to have a feud with Sheamus.
okay?
But I think they're still going to be connected. But I like the fact that they could be like associates and connected, but like, hey, I'm doing my thing, you do your thing.
Sure.
You know, like we're a power. We're like what is it? The 2-man power group. Stone Cold and Triple H.
Yeah.
Like not saying that Gunther and Ludwig are that, but
No.
that same vein. We can come together for a greater cause, but also I got to go beat this dude up real quick.
Makes sense. Yeah. If every group starts fighting and breaking up, that would be very AEW.
Yeah.
Be like,
Yeah, we need slow breaks. Judgment Day are headed towards something, so we can't get spend all of the groups.
Yeah.
Strowman and JD next week.
Hey,
Love it.
all right,
Bring it on.
Strowman.
So it's kind of looking like Braun's not going to be in this new group.
okay.
I think he's getting way too much TV time because they're doing a good job of keeping all the other ones off TV. Why would they have Braun? Like maybe it'll be a slow.
Yeah.
They turn Braun into the group. Like that could be one of the targets.
Yeah, because maybe they wanted to bring, they're not really bringing him back. Mm-hmm. He's already a former world heavyweight champion.
Yeah, he's his own guy.
Or WWE
He's not the
champion.
black sheep anymore.
Exactly.
He's monster of men.
So I think they're going to have to turn him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would
So you
be.
gotta
I
keep
can
it
just
separate.
see. I can just see the standoff now. Eric Rowan doing the.
Yeah.
And that would actually could give him a big run. That could give Braun a massive run if he rejoins them, has their...
Put the tag titles on Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan and dare any two people to take off. Can you imagine those matches with AOP and the Creed brothers?
That ring's gonna collapse every match. Speaking of like giants, where's Omos, or where's that guy been?
They're only using him as an attraction.
Okay.
They said that he's not an every week wrestler.
He's an ambassador.
They finally realized, oh, okay. Hey, Vince is gone. Let's go.
Yeah, let's protect his knees.
Yeah. He's a giant Gonzalez that can wrestle a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into this match card for the premium live event sponsored by Prime.
Let's do it.
We talked about a little bit more. Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, only for Cody's championship.
Are we predicting?
We can just talk about it.
It's gonna be it's going to be a great match. I think it's going to be a lot of great, moves, just a lot of great spots, a lot of great pops. I think the energy is going to be electric.
Cody likes to go gung ho when he's got another gunslinger in the ring with him. So I think he's going to pull out some high fly maneuvers we might not have maybe seen from Cody in the ring.
I expect Logan Paul to try and cheat like he always
Brass
does.
knucks are coming out for
match.
sure. Are brass knuckles legal in Saudi Arabia?
I think they are.
Okay. Yeah, just not women drivers.
Okay,
So,
yeah. That'd be funny if he got taken out by a woman driver. In the ring. Just really hammer it home. The Saudi are like, really?
Yeah.
We're like,
Contract done. That's funny.
But no, I think Cody, takes the win. I think Cody takes the win cleanly.
I would like to see a high spot. Again, I don't know how to, I'm not a match
Not a
agent.
producer?
Not a producer, brother. But here's the thing. What if Logan does like some sort of high bounce off the rope type thing right when Cody's taking off his weight belt and just slaps him midair? Like,
Love that.
that'd be a cool visual.
I'd love that for all of us.
those belts do not feel well.
No, it doesn't hurt us, but
Yeah, we don't have to take it.
yeah, he's fine. So,
But that's the best thing. These guys are like, yeah, I'll suck it up. Come on. It's for the fans.
For the art.
it's good for the business.
For the art. Yeah. It's big money.
Big money.
Yeah, I definitely can see some Logan Paul entourage trying to jump in.
Yeah, are they going to keep that thing to like bigger pay-per-views, or is there going to be always someone in the Prime bottle?
I can see
costume?
I Show Speed being in the Prime bottle.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then taking a Cody Cutter in the
Coach
Prime
Prime.
bottle.
Coach Prime.
I don't know
Prime.
if Coach Prime will show up in Saudi.
Yeah.
But that'd be cool. Cody wins, obviously,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
Cody
yeah.
wins.
Yeah. I couldn't imagine. Could you imagine Logan Paul being a double champion?
No.
People would lose their mind.
And I do think maybe we do see, something get set up for whatever's going to happen for Logan Paul at SummerSlam.
Yeah.
LA Knight.
We begin that.
I think we're going to get LA Knight.
We're only 2 months away. June, July, and then August 3rd.
August 3rd.
Love it.
Next up, Sami Zayn versus Big Bronson Reed versus Shorty G.
Is this Shorty G's
Shorty.
time?
Yeah.
Or
I think it is.
Chad?
And I think they put Bronson, I'm glad they did it. I think they put Bronson in so Sammy doesn't take the L.
Yeah.
or does Otis, does he screw it up?
I think Otis beats up Bronson and he gets the win.
Okay, so-
Maybe we get them aligning with the Creed brothers.
Okay.
Because I think it is time. Creed brothers have been around. They need a storyline.
Yep.
And if they're not going to put them in the title race, they need something to do.
Yeah.
Tag teams without title aspirations need to be a part of a group.
Okay. Would it be overstuffing it if he brought in the Creed brothers and like, oh, don't worry about them. I just adding extra pieces. I'm not phasing you guys out.
As long as on Monday they absolutely destroy Tozawa.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what you really do with Maxine. I could see Ivy kind of consoling her and then turning on her and going with the Creed brothers.
Yep. There you go.
But then who helps her? Natalia. Natalia's just around the corner, but it's okay.
Dude, Natalia.
Did someone say my name?
3 mentions on the episode tonight, dude. More than
We need a little
anyone.
Natalia count in the
Dude,
corner.
Right. A counter.
Yeah, I'm the editor. Why did I just do that to myself? How are we feeling about Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan?
Is it Liv's time?
I think so. I think Becky came back and did him a favor.
Yep.
Have they done title changes in Saudi? Have they done that?
Yeah.
Is that, okay.
And they did her a favor, man. She's in a contract negotiation period. Slap
Yeah.
the belt on her, let her know, hey, you appreciate it. We appreciate you. Listen.
There's pizza in the break room.
Yeah, again, that's the perfect way to get someone to sign for less. Is to do it.
That corporate mentality.
Is to do
hey,
it-
Vince is gone, but they're still the WWE, baby.
Is to do it while they're very grateful to be here and for all of the opportunities that you've provided.
Just happy to be here.
So listen, I think it is a time for Liv, and then it sets up, mommy coming back. I don't think she was actually injured. I think that like her injury time is going to be
Lost her smile.
It's going to be a 6-week recovery, is what I'm saying.
Okay. You think she coming back
Deal.
quick?
Yeah.
You think she comes back at Saudi? They lives like I'm champ. Bow.
I mean, after King and Queen of the Ring.
They do got to wear the full suits. I would
Think
like
about
to see
it.
what
Think
they
about
gotta
it.
wear.
After King and Queen of the Ring, what do we have going into SummerSlam? And think about who's injured and who's out. Like, we need her back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Need
Because
her
what is the paper? What do they have anything? They'll always be pay-per-views to me. I know they're PLEs.
Clash at the Castle might be
Oh yeah, it's in June.
July.
Maybe they don't have anything in June since we're so close to the end of May.
There's definitely nothing in June.
Where's Clash going to be at?
Scotland.
Oh, it makes sense.
So that's why the rumor is, Drew's going to win that. Which, good on him.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
Or
don't
are we
think...
wrong? Is it June 15th?
I thought I saw June something.
June 16th, I guess. Yeah.
Man, Priest's reign is going to be so short.
Yeah, June
Which that's the
15th.
thing,
or
they
June-
can still build this
and
guy
then
up.
July
he's got
6th
there,
is Money in the
essentially.
Bank.
Which is funny because he's a 40-year-old man.
Dude, we actually have a lot
LA
of...
Knight's 40 too.
Oh, wow.
40 as well. So.
I know, my bad.
What's
Very
up?
good.
I was going to say, we just have a lot of PLEs. Like, I feel like last
there one
year
in
they were
July?
more spaced out. Dude, Money in the Bank, July 6th. June 15th, Clash at the Castle.
Because
We had
this is great. They got so many chances to make these new stars. They're gonna push Gunther to the moon and back with him being King of the Ring. They get to put whoever. I mean, probably LA Knight. Maybe AJ Styles with the ladder match. Maybe that's what he's meeting with Aldis about. Is he's going to be the first one in the men's Money in the Bank ladder match.
So that he can lose again? What are we doing to AJ Styles, y'all?
What if he wins? What if he wins a contract? What if he wins a
needs
briefcase?
He needs to.
Would you be good with that? You
I
think
would.
all is saved?
I would, because then you could do
Because you
Cody
can't have an unsuccessful cash in for AJ.
run Cody versus AJ back again and have AJ win. Again, if Cody
I
drops
kind
it,
of want to see AJ Drew McIntyre. That'd be pretty cool.
I'm all about. Well, if it's AJ's last match ever, I think it should be AJ and Seth, because there's a backstory from Seth Rollins' bio where one of his first big matches, it was like an indie show with AJ Styles,
okay.
and AJ Styles was like, "This guy's gonna be one of the greatest guys." Like,
Oh, like
Oh,
the
that's
passing of the
cool.
there was
torch
like
kind of
if
thing.
you watch
Okay.
Seth Rollins is it was either Chronicle or one of those things. It might have been when he was recovering, but they show that indie match and AJ after the match just puts him over. And this was like Seth when he just got in. He just started. So
I'm here for some backstory.
yeah, like again, that's AJ's last
AJ
match.
and Seth, man, have we gotten that in WWE?
I
No.
don't think so. Yeah.
I don't believe so.
That's one of those feuds I didn't think of, but now that I've thought of it, that's all I want.
Yeah.
Or now that you brought it up, that's all I want
Yeah.
to hear.
That'd be a good way to go out. So,
But AJ's
They
still looking
could position
good.
Seth into the. They could position Seth into the title picture by the time AJ just stews with the
yeah.
contract.
Is this AJ's? Do we know it's his? I know he wants to hang it up soon, but
This is his last run. I think he wants
He
to finish
re-ups,
his
but I
career.
think we got 2 more
Okay.
years.
I
I
just
think,
think-
we get 2 more years out of it.
Okay.
I think we get at the end of 2025. I think that's when it gets
all right.
dicey.
In that case, I would love AJ and Nakamura because they had a banger of a match in Japan. So I don't know.
I
If
think
that, I don't
we're
know how
all
you build
still a
that.
little worried about that though, because
Oh, yeah?
they just kept giving us that. Like it was a great
that's
WrestleMania
true.
match, but then the 3 pay-per-views after that is just
Ooh, yeah, overkill. Yeah, that's right.
And so then we get in the men's King of the Ring, we get Gunther versus either Orton or Tonga. They swerved me last week. They swerved me with Tonga beating LA. For a split second, I thought we were getting Toma Tonga, Jey Uso. And I was
Okay.
like, whoa, they are really pushing this bloodline story to where it's taking over the King of the Ring. And then my mind switched. I was like, well, I guess Gunther will win Money in the Bank then. But he's obviously King of the Ring here. But
I love these new.
they got me
additions.
for a second. I was
Yeah.
like, Jay and Tonga in the King of the Ring?
Pretty sweet.
So I think Orton gets the win. We get an Orton Gunther match, and I think they can put a great match on together.
Yes.
Yeah,
And we haven't seen it before,
No.
yeah,
so it's fresh.
yeah.
It's exciting.
And I think Orton wins.
Uh
Okay, Orton King of the Ring.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere.
I'm calling it.
oh.
Out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. You think Orton loses to Gunther?
Yes. Yeah. The way they've been booking Orton lately, yeah. You can't lose to Solo and Toma Tonga and
Yeah,
then
'cause-
beat Gunther.
What? Yeah, like because Orton's done so much. Would that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that benefit him to win that?
I mean,
Or
if
is
he's
it-
going on his final run, it does.
yeah, that's true too.
I mean, Triple H and him are friends.
Yeah,
Weirder things have happened in wrestling.
believe it or not.
I don't know.
And
I
that's
think
a swerve to set up a heel turn for Orton, too. King Orton. That's good, man.
But again,
but
I
Gunther's,
still
I'm
believe,
still
I
standing by
still
Gunther
believe the
wins.
ring general gets turned into. I'm kidding.
Okay, all right. You had me there for a second. I was like, "Is this dude really think Orton's going to win this?"
Right.
The ring king,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he comes through the ring. King of the ring.
King of the Ring, Gunther,
The ring general.
Yeah.
King of the ring.
Bianca, Nia Jax, Lyra Valkyria. Who's Queen of the Ring? I'm worried they're going to crown Lyra Valkyria.
Nia
I'm
Jax.
hoping it's Nia Jax. This SmackDown will tell us a lot.
Right.
Because I really don't think they're going to do face. I mean, I think it's going to be Nia because I don't think they're going to do face versus face.
Yeah, I can see. Yeah, I mean,
They're not going to do Bianca versus.
I like
Lyra,
Bianca,
unless they just want a
yeah.
banger of a match.
Sure. I'm a big Bianca fan, so I'm like, I'm always in her corner on this one, but I can see why they would push somebody else.
I wonder if
so.
this is kind of a test too for the new Lyra to see, like, hey, this is kind of our heel that hurts everybody. Let's
Yeah.
see how you do against her.
could Bianca win it and become a heel, or has Bianca
No.
been a face
she's-
the whole time?
Yeah, she's still been a face for a while, so I think we are pulling for a Bianca heel turn.
Okay.
I think it's a little premature though for that.
Yeah, and
because I think we get Bianca heel turn in the fall.
Because say she wins, Queen of the Ring, and then Jay's just standing there, and then finally
They could use that as a slow, like Bianca slowly starts getting to her head, slowly starts like, well, I'm Queen of the Ring.
Yeah.
And Jay's like, okay,
Starts
but
doing
we're
the rock-
still tag team champions.
does a rock thing, starts saying know your role, and
Yeah. Okay, I'd be okay with that. I
Right,
still
'cause
think Nia gets it.
it goes
A lot's going to happen. Either way, the SmackDown
Yeah.
winner, I think, is going to win.
And we're excited about pay per views
Because then Gunther's Raw, SmackDown women, they both get a winner.
Yeah, love it.
Everyone's happy except everyone on the internet.
Yeah. And so right now, I mean, Lyra's the only person that's punched their ticket to the finals. Yeah. So I definitely think that it's going to be Nia. I think Nia is like the attraction.
Yeah.
She's the.
They got to build her back up.
And she's
She
like
was
the
a
Andre the
springboard for
Giant of the
Becky.
division. I think you go to Saudi Arabia, you got to.
She is going to be a bit of an attraction to them.
Yeah.
she's a
Substantial.
a monster.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not bad to say if they're building her up.
But
as
in the
that.
business, she's a monster.
She's
wanna
a
be big.
monster.
Absolutely.
That's what you. I mean, you didn't do that whole thing with Alexa Bliss for nothing.
That's what's funny is her personality on her social media is so endearing.
Yeah.
But on TV, you're like, I hate your guts.
Right.
All right, if the Wyatt family does pop up, who you want them going after? You sticking with LA Knight?
Ooh, no. I think I'm going with Logan Paul.
Oh, you want the Logan Paul to get up? Because the fans are going to cheer for the Wyatt family.
Yeah.
And
So this is a good
and
way.
If they literally take Logan Paul, the Fireflies start to consume Logan Paul into SummerSlam.
It's
That
start making
could
him
be
go a little crazy.
This could be the.
This
The summer of insanity
I've
for
never seen
Logan
your
Paul.
eyes get so
I'm
excited
so happy about this.
storyline.
Yes.
The summer,
I'm
like,
just thinking of all the little things. Like
Like,
Logan
what
Paul
more
can have
do
his
W-
entourage with him and be like, did you see that?
what
And
more
they're
do
like, "No."
WWE fans want to see other than like we turn Logan Paul?
And what way
Crazy.
to get that family over immediately?
What if this bottle of Prime turns into like a mason jar of dead bugs or whatever? Whatever.
There's so many ways they can do it. Dude, you just got me so
Just
hyped.
a finger.
I had another answer, and I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to put that out in the world.
Yeah.
I want this
Like
to happen.
honestly, I'm answering these questions as I'm being. I'm like, I don't know.
I'm just saying, no, but that just makes, because then, that also can give a little edge to Cody to where, like, this dude has ruined this whole fight for him so that Cody gets the win. Obviously, they attack Logan, and Cody's like, Cody's like, not my problem, man.
Would that make Logan a baby face if they do?
No.
Okay. Just checking. Okay.
No, the Wyatt family comes in as a
Because
baby
they're going to get immediately the roar of the crowd.
There's no way to reintroduce the Wyatt family not as babyface.
Yeah.
So they're the
They're going to get
anti-hero.
cheered anyway.
Exactly.
I mean,
They're the
Wyatt
anti-heroes.
came back. I'm sure Wyatt wanted to be a little more creepy when he first came out.
Yeah.
But the
Then
fans were so
loved the
hyped
Fiend.
about it.
He was
like,
no one was
okay.
booing the Fiend.
Yeah, he
No.
was a heel, but
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
wasn't a heel.
We like
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
So, dude,
People are getting their flashlights
This
out.
could be great. I mean, going into SummerSlam, I mean, I don't know who you would put him up against specifically, but you could put him in a match and then just have them. They're just tormenting him. I don't know, but
that sets up a theatrical match.
Yes.
Oh.
We hadn't had one of those in a while.
Which again,
Okay.
who better to do that with than
Sure.
internet superstar
Vine,
Logan Paul?
Mr. Vine himself.
That's true.
Dude was born for this.
Yes.
All right, dude,
I've won you
make
over.
that happen.
Did Drew Harrison just say the dude was born for this, and by this he means WWE Pro Wrestling?
I meant Logan Paul in a theatrical match with the Wyatt family. That's what I meant.
I love that.
He's winning me over. What
There
can
it
I
is.
say?
I love it.
Where can they find you at?
Boom! Find me YouTube, Ebert Comedy. Check it out.
Love it. LeeHardinComedy.com.
Yeah, DrewHarrisonComedy.com. Hit that subscribe button on Project Nerd. Check out all their great content. And watch the pay-per-view with the premium live event. And we'll be back next week to talk recaps and where they go from here. Man, Evan's got a little brief history on Logan Paul for you next
week.
as well.
Ooh, I'm going to break down. It's going to be great. I'm going to break down crying is what I was about to say. Talking about it.
We'll see you next time.